Trucks and hauling freight, red and green and brown and blue. They're the really useful crew, all with different roles to play. Around Tinman's shed so far away, down the hills and round the bends, Thomas and his friends.
Thomas is a cheerful tank engine who works really hard to please the Fat Controller. But as well as being friendly, Thomas can be cheeky and play tricks on the bigger engines. He will creep up alongside and blows his whistle loudly. "Wake up, lazy bones, why don't you work hard like me?" Then he would scamper off. One day, Thomas saw James at the shunting yards and he was complaining to one of the workers.
"I will not take that train of empty trucks to the clay pits. It is not suitable for a shiny red engine like me."
"Suitable or not, James, you have to do this job, whether you like it or not."
"No, I will not."
Thomas listened carefully, and then a troublesome idea flew into his funnel, so he steamed up to James. "You know, James, if you did your job, the Fat Controller said he had a special for you. There is a school trip at the clay pits, and you're gonna take them back to their school."
"Really? That does sound like a splendid job for an engine like me. Take your plan, sir. I will take the train."
So James backed down onto the train and he puffed off to the clay pits. James was very excited, despite he had been tricked.
Oh boy, the sooner I do this job, then I can take the school trip back.
When he arrived, he met Marion, who was waiting for the trucks.
"Oh, James, you've brought the trucks, and that means more digging, and that means more games of guess what's in my shovel."
Never mind those lot, Marion. Where is the coach?
"Coach? What coach?"
You know, the one that the school trip has been in on the way here.
"There has been no school trip here, James. How could there be? We would have known."
Oh. Oh! Where's Thomas?
Thomas was getting ready to work on his prank line when James rolled in. "Did you take the school trip back, James?"
Oh, sure, I need to find out that there is no school trip! You tricked me!
That's one way of making an engine doing work. And Thomas steamed away. The next day, James refused to take a coal train to Alsop Harbour, and once again, Thomas played the same trick on him. James, the Fat Controller had said that at Alsop Harbour there is a very important passenger that would like to take pictures of the world's splendid looking engines.
Oh really? Well, there is only one splendid looking engine, and that is me.
So once again, James took the train. When he arrived, he met Ryan, who was about to take a goods train.
"Hey James, thank you for bringing the coal. We really needed to keep us working."
Yeah, blah blah blah, whatever, Ryan. Now where is this important passenger?
Passenger? James, don't be silly. An important passenger will probably arrive at the docks or even the airport.
But then...
That's one way of getting cross at an engine.
And Ryan chuffed off, leaving a very cross James behind. As James steamed to the sheds, he made the decision.
Next time that silly little tank engine makes me do a job that I won't do, and makes up a special job, I won't listen to him.
The next day, when Thomas pulled into a station, he saw the Fat Controller.
Ah, Thomas, can you tell James that there is an important job for him? He has to take the mayor to the grand opening of the new pantomime at the town hall.
Yes, sir. Thomas found James at the shunting yards. James, I have a message from the Fat Controller. He needs you to take...
Oh, ha ha ha, Thomas, very funny. I'm not falling for another one of your tricks again.
I'm not playing a trick this time. I'm really telling the truth.
Stuff and nonsense. You just want to pull my wheels again.
The two argued for quite some time. Then, they saw Edward pass by with a special coach.
Say, where's Edward going? He's taking the mayor to the town hall, which you were meant to do, James.
It was the Fat Controller.
You were the only engine that didn't have any jobs, but you took so long that Edward had to be given the job instead. I expect my engines to do their job instead of dilly-dallying. I'm sorry, sir.
It's not all James's fault, sir. It was mine as well. Thomas told the Fat Controller about the trick he played on James. James was not doing as he was told, so I played some trick saying there was a special for him, but I must have done it too much, and that's why he wouldn't listen to me. I'm sorry, sir.
Oh, I see. Well, Thomas, I am a bit pleased with you for trying to help your friend, but I'm not pleased that you're the reason why it happened to begin with. And whenever an engine don't do as they are told, I deal with them. You two should feel ashamed of yourself, and for the rest of the day, the two of you will shunt trucks and organise the other trains.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, sir.
Thomas and James both did as they were told, and they did the job without any trouble.
I'm sorry I didn't listen to you, Thomas. It was all my fault.
It was my fault too, James. I shouldn't have tricked you in the first place. But I promise that from now on, I will be careful with my trick.
And I promise that I will listen to you whenever I have been given another special.
Thomas is still cheeky and plays tricks because he is that sort of engine, but he is most careful with his tricks. Especially on engines like James.